Hello everyone, welcome to the craft room here at Shabby Art Boutique. I'm Kerry Ann and I'm excited to be sharing with you today my 15th annual Simply Christmas event. This is an event that I run every year from November 1st right through to Christmas Eve. The focus mainly being on putting the homemade and home baked back into the holidays with lots of free projects for you, free printables, craft projects, recipe shares, all the things that just make the holiday season fun. I always start with one particular project and it's a holiday planner, and this year's no different. I've got one for you this year and a tutorial to show you how to make it. There's a free download printable of about 20 pages, I think it is, over on my website, and I'll be leaving a link below for you to go across and download that. If you're not already a newsletter subscriber, please subscribe to my newsletter because you'll get weekly notifications of what projects are available each week, and a direct link to go down and download them. There will be some YouTube tutorials as well, and lots of other fun things happening over on my website. So right now, today, we're going to start with making this gorgeous little planner. Everything that you need is in the printable. It's actually a really basic one this year. It is simply, it's a print and make. It's printed out, cut it out, glue it together, you're done. It's really quick. These make great little gift ideas for friends, family, co-workers, or just to use yourself. So I'm going to flip the camera around and we'll get started making our 2024 Christmas planner. Okay, so let's make our 2024 Christmas planner. You will find the printable for this over on my website, Shabby Art Boutique, and I'll leave a link below for you. It's a 17-page PDF and it's in two sizes, letter and A4. I've printed mine all on the same weight card. So this is matte photo paper and it's 220 GSM. You'll always get better print quality on matte photo paper, but I know a lot of people do also use cardstock. So this is a really simple planner this year. I've made it really easy in that there's no templates, no measuring. All it is print out the actual printables, cut, score and glue together. Really super easy. Everything's double-sided. I've provided both sides for you for the front and back covers. So that's your front and back covers. They've both got a printable for the back. There's 2 pages of pockets which we're going to assemble, and then the rest of the files are all of your list pages, food planning, event planning, everything that you need to go inside your planner. So this is going to be a really quick and easy tutorial today. I'm just going to go ahead and cut all of this off camera because I know that you all know how to cut these out. They're all just straight lines. So you can either use your scissors, your ruler and knife, or your trimmer. And I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so once you've got everything cut out, you're going to have your pile of planner list pages here. There's quite a few of those, and you can print them off as many times as you like for the various like list pages, emails and cards and gifts and wish lists, that sort of thing. So I've printed those off. On mine, I have actually taken the corners off and I've just rounded them with my corner punch. That's completely optional. You don't have to do that. I just like the way that that looks. So we don't need these now until the very end. So I'm going to put those aside. And what we're left with is 5 pockets and 2 cover pages. And they actually come together to form a central page as well. So they do have 2 score lines on each page where the pink meets the print in the middle. And they're going to be scored to leave that little gusset. And you're going to have these 2 sided pages. So we have to do that on both of them. So it's just a matter of doing the score line and on each side, just like that, on both of the pink edges. So once we've done that, we're going to fold those in half and construct our actual planner. We've got the 5 pockets as well that are going to go inside. These are also scored, just like we do all of our pockets, just straight down, across and back up. Just where the tabs are, and they're going to fold in to form our pockets to go on the pages. Really quite simple, it takes you just a couple of minutes. Okay, I have actually taken a little notch out of the middle on all of those. Once again, these things are optional, you don't have to do that. I just like the way that looks. So just using a punch, I've marked halfway on mine, just going in there and just doing a simple little notch like so. And you've got that little notch. Now before you, once you've actually scored all of those and fold them all up. That's when you would distress if you're going to use distress ink. I'm not going to use it on this project. I don't use it on a lot of my shabby projects, and I'm not going to use it on this one, but this is the time when you would actually do that before you start constructing it. So all of those pockets just need to be have their little tabs folded in, and having the tabs on the pocket, that just allows you more room to put more things in the pocket because they sit out nice from the edge. So we're going to go ahead and put those aside as well because they're now done, and we're going to construct our actual pages. Okay, I've just scored and folded both front covers. This one's all done. So you'll notice that the front of the cover is the dark pink, and on this page here that forms the back cover, that's also dark pink. So we're going to join them together in the middle here. And we're going to form a pocket in that middle one. So I think the easiest way to actually join those together is to put the first bit of glue straight down here, so we can put this one on and line them up and get them all straight like so. So I'm just going to use white glue. Make sure we're on camera there. I just got a thin bead of white glue, and we're now going to line this one up. Make sure the covers are all square. That's the hardest bit you'll do today. Line those up. White glue is very forgiving. If you do make a mistake, you can start over, lift it up just very gently. Okay. So now to form our pocket, we need to put glue. Now to form our pocket, we need to put glue, another thin bead of glue along the bottom and down this side here. Simple as that. Just going to lay these down. I'm going to let that dry just for a minute before I start moving it all around. While we're waiting for that to dry, I'm just going to take a notch out of the top where these two pages have joined to make a little pocket in there. Just sort of we've now got that little notch at the top there. So this is our pocket in here. Let's open back up. There we go. We've got, you've got it right when you can see the gingham or the check on the inside there. Get that out of the way. So now we've got a front cover, inside cover, pocket, and then we've got space for another 2 pockets and one on the outside. So we may as well start putting our pockets on. Once again, as I said, if you're going to be putting some distress ink or roughing these up for a shabby look, you'll be doing that now before you actually glue them in place. And they're just going to go down the bottom here on the bottom of each page. So it's just simply a bead of glue. I'm using white glue. Just on the bottom, line it up. Slightly off the bottom there we go, and that's correct. Just put another bead of glue on this one. And press that down. There's our first pocket on. A tiny little bit just come out there. There we go. Second pocket on, same way, line it up on the bottom like so, get it in position and do the sides. I'll continue doing those and I'll come back when we've got them all on. So now the very last part, once we've got our planner cover made with all our pockets in place and everything's dry. There is two last things to do. There's on the last page of the printable, there are a couple of tags that will fit very nicely in that little middle pocket. And there's also a couple of extra strips. Now, this is one of those optional things. You may not need to use these, but they're to reinforce the outside of your spine on your journal. It's just a simple little strip of card. You can trim it down to fit yours. I mean, everyone's measurements vary, everyone's cutting out varies, and everyone's paper varies. So if you're using a cardstock that's not very rigid, or your printer doesn't take very thick card, then you might need this extra little strip. Mine's pretty solid, but I'm going to put it on here and show you how it goes on. It's just a bit fiddly to get it started because you've got those pockets in the way. I'm just going to lay it on there, get the right way around. For a start. No, I did have it right. There we go. Get the right way around, line it up so you can see it's just going to go straight there through the middle. It's got some print on there like the one underneath it has. And I'm just going to put some white glue on there. Just about, you know, a quarter of the way. I'm going to spread it out with my spreader and get it started. So it gets harder to put on as you get down towards the pocket. But this bit up here is flat. So I'm just going to lay that in place and make sure I wriggle it around, make sure I've got it all lined up nicely. That'll hold its position there. Now we can do the rest. I'll just hold that bit back for a minute. So this is the hard part, just getting it started. I'm just using white glue, spread that out. So we don't want too much on there. Stand it up and get it into position. You get a bit of wriggle room with white glue. It moves around for a little bit. It doesn't dry at the moment you put it on, so you can just get that into position. Very hard to sort of show on camera, but just getting that on the spine. Just going to give a little bit more of a rigid spine to it. Okay, so all that needs to do now is just dry, but we've got it in position. You don't even sort of notice that it's an extra bit that's stuck on. We just have to get that to dry first. And then we're right. We're right then to actually do the final thing, is put all our cards into our journal cover. This is the little plain tag that I've popped in. There's a couple of those on the final page of your printable that you can write front and back. And that just fits quite neatly here into our little pocket that's in the center. You could also pop in receipts or notes or recipes, whatever else you might want to pop in there. That just pops in there like so. You can pull it out as you need to. Got little bows on there. You don't have to put bows. I just think it's quite pretty. And just sits above quite nicely like that. I'm not actually going to put a closure on this. I don't think I need it, but if you're someone that likes to have a closure or yours is going to get really quite bulky, then you by all means you can wrap a nice ribbon around there as well. Okay, so I'm just putting the last of the pages in. It's all full up. This is our planner all done for 2024. So we'll just do a quick little flip through. We've got our front cover. We've got all our planning pages with for November and December, our list pages, food prep pages, our shopping lists are all in here, so you can just keep replenishing those. On the back area, you've got a place here to put note pages, and of course in the very middle we have our little tag as well. So that's it. It's really cute, it's compact, fits into your shopping tote really easy. As I said, I haven't wrapped any ribbon around mine. I don't think it needs it, but you're more than welcome to do that if you want to. They make a great little gift to give to family and friends or co-workers who are preparing for the holidays. So I hope you enjoyed this project. Don't forget that the printable is over on my website. I'll leave the link here for you. And I hope that you will continue to follow along with Simply Christmas for this year from the 1st of November through to Christmas Eve, because there'll be lots of free printables and projects and recipes and things every week right through the 8 weeks. So thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.